Everything that is below the follower goal raffle giveaway there on the overlay will be given away. Okay, size 4 free for all Regicide. Here we have it again on MegaRandom, and this is a pretty cool map. I'm pretty sure you can go with ships here. We might have played a version of this once or twice. This is a pretty cool map. I like this. Let's introduce the players real quick while we have the time. Actually, no. Let's control group the kings while we have the time. Do that fast. Fast as possible. King. Oh man, these two are close together. Kids, keep going. Get the kings. Get the kings. Get the kings, T90. You can do it. Control group them. Oh my gosh! Basket! No! Basket! No! Run away! No, he's gonna die! Oh, thank goodness there's no ballistics on the castles. Holy cow, I almost caught that. And then I missed Gray's King. Oh man, but I'm glad we saw that. Oh man. What a start. What a start. Size 4 is going to cause problems for these players. Oh, looks like they start with a monk as well. Yep. Okay, monk's interesting. You can't convert a king, to those of you that might be wondering. That would be awesome. But let's look at the civs. You know what? Start with the players real quick. I have to be fast with this, so I'm going to be as fast as possible. Basket, who almost just died, playing as the Teutons in the pink. To the left, we have Razor in the orange, playing as the Goths. To the left of him, we have Daid, playing as the Franks in the teal. Below Daid in the red is Toon, playing as the Aztecs in the red. To the right-ish bottom below of Toon is Christo, playing in the gray as Huns. To the right of Christo in the green is Alger, playing as the Japanese. And then we have to the right of him Pincharicio, playing as the Chinese in the blue. Above him then is Kebab Boy, which is the last player we have not talked about, in the yellow, playing as the Koreans. There we go. A lot of relics on this map, a lot of fishing for some players, but there's a lot to focus on. And I also noticed the relics as well. It's like players are snagging these relics and taking it beneath their castles so they can collect it later. That's pretty funny. But man, if players go water control, this is gonna get messy. I like it. It's a free-for-all. I like the size 4. Games got really campy. And with Regicide resources, you can go up pretty quick. Tomb's already on the way up. Tomb? Well, if this does go to YouTube, Tomb is probably well known by the YouTubers for that epic Regicide free-for-all game we had on Pilgrims. And he's here as Aztecs. He did well that game. Went down to 2 players, but Gray had that legendary game and took the game from him. Bad boy, bringing in the boars. Doing alright. Now I'm gonna check all the kings. Like, I feel like scouting with kings is a bad idea. But I guess if you can get away with it, it's okay. All the kings seem to be in the castles. Okay, so nobody's messing around. Gray's the only player I haven't control grouped. Just because I was focusing on the fact that Basket almost lost his king. I think it was Basket, right? Might have been Razor. I forget now. Anyway, what a game we have on our hands. With the civilizations, we could see some fun stuff. We will see some fun stuff just because players are so close to one another. Look at... Are all the maps like this? No. Look at Alger's map. He has a ring of wood, forming a little bit of a wall. This is so weird. I've never seen anything like this. And Razor's defeated! What? He's defeated! And he was the one scouting around with his king. He's done! Oh my gosh, he's done! Whose castle did he go into? I gotta find this. Let's go to his point of view and see what he scouted. I don't even think that'll work. Oh, it does work. Okay, yeah, right there! Right there! He went underneath the TC of Basket. Are you kidding me? Razor's out of the game! And Razor's the host. This is my worst nightmare. I hope he doesn't close out. But, man. I can't believe he went underneath that town center. It's unbelievable. Was not paying attention. It's a risk. And one player's already out. Tomb is on its way to the Castle Age already. Holy cow. 2 relics he can secure. Keep in mind that later in the game, this gold's going to be valuable to somebody. Also the relics, so all the resources that Razor had. Pretty sure Razor was the only one scouting around with his king. But if somebody else was, they're like, okay, that's a bad idea, obviously. We need to get back to the castle. A great castle age time from Tomb, and now Cristo is going to be on its way up as well. And they're right next to one another, so down here, it's Huns versus Aztecs. It's really good to have a strong, unique unit in your castle for the castle age, like a ranged unit. Like Chukanus would be really good. Samurai, not very good. And this map's not very good for green either, with this weird circle of wood. Oh, look at his boars. Oh gosh, I didn't even get to touch on the boars because the king died. The boars are out here, the golds. Oh man, he has to cut to these. Oh. But definitely the ranged unit's going to be able to do a lot of damage. You know, win yourself some early map control, which Basket and Kebab Boy, I think are going to try and win because we have some walls coming up from Kebab Boy. A lot of walls coming up from Kebab Boy. What rank are these players? Well, it's hard to say because a lot of these guys don't have any games on Vuble. So it kind of differs, but I would say if you're doing HD, I would say it ranges from 1600 to 2.1k on HD. I don't think we have anybody above that at all. I don't even know if we have anybody that's at 2.1k, but we'll say that. Man-at-Arms coming in from Pinchericio. That's a weird move. Monk's gonna convert one of them, and again, very interesting decision. That remaining man-at-arms not going to do anything. Wasn't really paying attention to that upgrade, but a tower's going up now on the berries. I like what some of these players are doing with the relics, like Tomb. I'm going to go to his point of view now. He's on 2 TCs, and he has 2 relics, and I think he's going to collect more. And in the late game, in a free-for-all, those relics really help. So he can get this one, maybe. He's falling up a bit. He can maybe snag some other ones. Grab that one. I feel like that's something that people should be thinking about. Bloodline's coming in from Cristo. Now he's down here. And, oh, he actually has a couple cav archers as well. So maybe he's going to start piling on the pressure. Now, we could see Tomb walled up by then. And the pressure might go elsewhere. We go over here to green, which would not be good for him. Man, I've never seen a map like this. Seriously, a circle of wood. His boars and both of his golds are outside the wood. It's so unfortunate. I feel so bad for him. Everybody's getting up to the castle age now. You can see that Daid is... well, he's getting forging. You can kind of just tell the skill level of players based off what they do. He's getting forging. Now, this is not... I'm not trying to offend Daid, but he's getting forging, and he doesn't have any military units. So that's a telling sign that, you know, he's not aware that that's a problem. That's not a normal build order. Normally you want to have some type of military plan before you do that, but he might be going knights. Now he's getting scale barding, so he might be getting knights, getting upgrades for knights. He needs to build a stable. This could be a problem, this castle, for Daid. But the one good thing is if Tomb and Gray start fighting it out, Daid might be all by himself. And it looks like Tomb just wants to boom up. There's the barracks, and then maybe the stable from Daid. But with the Frank farms, he's doing great. I really like to see him push out here. He doesn't know the water's there, though. He's been keeping that king safe. That'd be a lot of fishing. And actually, Tomb might be aware of that. Tomb could go out there. That's a huge advantage. Down here as well, players could fish. Just if they scout it out. That would be great. Okay, paying attention. It looks like 2 stables and oh man, I was gonna say, okay, not sure about the 2 stables. It looks like scouts from Kebab, maybe knights, but that dock is so unfortunate. There's only one fish at all, not even just deep fish. Oh, there's 1 short fish, so 2 fishing spots for this dock. Unfortunate for Kebab boy when he has all the fish back here to choose from. It looks like Pinchericchio's has some villagers back here. I don't know what he's planning on doing. Might be going to this DC, actually. Okay, and I see the cav archers now from Cristo. After running through the town center of Green, going to now harass Pinchericchio, and that is not going to be fun for him. Not at all. He's going to need to run away. He's lost 2 villagers. And, well, he doesn't see this yet, so he might lose all of them. Yep, there you go. He's just lost 4. Never pretty. But we do have 2 stables from Saeed. Better late than never. Tomb is playing it safe and he is stonewalling up. The right move. But I like the fact that players are being aggressive. We have multiple players fighting. Now, Razor was the ultimate aggressor in this game. He attacked a town center with the king. But it didn't work out in the end. King wasn't strong enough. It looks like Basket is just booming. And he does have some fishing back here, so Basket's playing this well. And he's collecting some relics as well. I like this from Basket. Cristo, the trouble for Cristo is he doesn't have a huge boom going. At least I don't think so. Well, he's actually at 50 villagers, not bad. I just don't like his map positioning. He's exposed, I think. He doesn't have a lot of places to run. But Green's not in the best position to pressure him. Red doesn't seem interested. There's a lot of game left. Teal is interested in doing something. There are 3 monks here from Tomb, which he can get conversions with. Some Chukunu's back here from Blue, so that was his response to the cav archers. I like that. Like I said, he didn't have to build an archery range or anything. Now, he ended up building 2 stables anyway, but, you know, he could have stuck with the Chukunu's just because that castle's there. Versus the Huns player is not going to make Tarkans, so the ranged unit's really good. A little bit of everything from Blue. The Knights, the Man-at-Arms, the Chukunu's. Crossbow now coming in for Green, at least the upgrade. I don't see any crossbows, but again we can see that Green is struggling for space. And there are some knights from Yellow. Who's he going to pressure now? I feel like the strongest players are the top 3 on the scores, just the players who are booming the best. Basket has been pretty much untouched, and also he has a little bit of a fish boom going on. That's very good for him. Also, he has relics, and the same goes for Tomb. Pretty much untouched. Actually, there is a hole here. Probably be careful. Which is booming up. Probably will go Eagles in the Imperial Age if he wants to attack. And then Gray, Cav Archers. Perfect unit line to invest into if you want to just boom up, because it's just wood and gold. But Kebab Boy is investing in a lot of knights, man. And he has them in Basket of Kittens economy and gonna try and do some damage. There's a lot of town centers here and there's a castle, so in the end it's not gonna last too long, but I like the aggression. The investment's probably not worth it, but I like to see the aggression. I like the aggressive mindset. A lot of town centers from Basket. How many does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the fishing ships. So 6 production facilities for his economy. Blue gonna pile on the pressure on the right hand side. Pinchericchio, what are you up to? Yes, there's a Mangonel. He's out for blood. There's a castle going up. Oh man, is he gonna see it? There's a castle going up from Green. Can he stop it? Nope. Maybe. He's killed 1 villager. Can he get the others? I don't think he's paying attention. Oh man, he might be able to. Only 3 villagers can build here. That Mangonel is going to go down. He's going to be punished because he cannot pay attention. He's going back now. That's a good castle for green. That's a really good castle. I would really like to see water control from these players, by the way. I believe I'm right. I believe that you can bring ships onto this sand. So if green's able to maybe just hold for now and get some docks up, that'd be good. I could be wrong, but I think that's what the purpose of this is. Like, you can wall it off still. You can build buildings on it, like walls, but you can also bring ships onto it. I think that's a really good strategy. And also, that means we can see demos, which is what we like to see. Look at this army from Kebab Boy. He's sending 2 knights, 2 war wagons underneath the town center, continuing to try and harass. And he's killed a villager. He's just gonna run away. Look at that. Oh, wow. And look at this. From Basket of Kittens, Teutonic Knights and Pikemen, and another castle. Beautiful combo. Meanwhile, Tomb, Green, and Teal are on the way up to the Imperial Age. And Gray now as well. So what's the move from Tomb, who has been doing well? He is, well, he's fishing, first of all. Is he going... Please don't tell me he's going monks. That would be crazy. Does he have anything else? He has 2 barracks. He's a ton of monks coming out. Oh man. That can be rough. Because monks are strong, but you can lose your entire push in one swing. I think he's going monks, guys. This is going to be pretty fun to watch. Knights coming in from Teal. They can all get converted, but we got to pay attention to Tomb's micro. That's the thing. You have to have fantastic micro with monks. And he has to use individual monks to get these conversions. Well, he's gotten 2 conversions. I like the move, but I don't know if he's going to have the micro versus large armies to keep these monks alive. Aztec monks are great, but I suck with it, personally. We'll see. I don't want to doubt him. I really don't. I shouldn't be doing that. What are the other players doing? Up here, a lot of war wagons from yellow. Wow. Ton of them. And a lot of monks from Tomb. Gonna get all the upgrades, all the monasteries. How many relics does he have? Getting faith, illumination, block printing. Now Teal's in the Imperial Age. He's obviously going Cavalier as Franks. He's sticking with that choice. This could be bad for him. Going for a castle there though. Can Tomb see that? No, he can't. Oh man, that's a good castle spot. That's a real good castle spot. Keep in mind that there are kings for these players. And that's where Tomb's king is right now. And he could easily be sandwiched. I really like Teutonic Knights. We're gonna see them, I think, with elite skirmishers, because now we have Basket of Kittens in the Imperial Age. Yellow's getting there. Everybody's getting there. Blue has yet to get there, but green has gotten there. He's actually pushing. I wasn't paying attention to this. He's actually pushing. He's losing some of his trebs. Blue has his king back here. Shame on me for not paying attention. But Pincharicio is in trouble, I think. He hasn't even clicked up to Imp yet. He could be the first to go down in this game. Well, no, second, sorry. Didn't even think of Razor because he died so early. But here are the monks. Again, no conversions. Oh, there's 2 conversions. Well done, Tomb. All right, monks paying off. He sent out a Treb. I mean, Daia has no response to this. Again, I want to see someone try and send some ships onto this sand. I don't know if it's possible. I could be wrong. I hope I'm not wrong. It'd be really nice. Okay, there's a Treb now from Basket of Kittens. Where does Kebab Boy have his king? It's right in this castle, actually. He needs to be careful. He needs to protect that, because Trebs could kill that. Flashbacks to when Dave killed Tomb's king with a Treb. I was in the transport. The war wagon's coming out. They're soon going to be elite, but War wagons take a long time to take out Trebs, so it's probably not the best move. There you go, that castle is going to go down eventually. We'll pay attention to that. Meanwhile, the monks are out here. That's a lot of monks from Tomb. Teal has no response to this. There's nothing he can do. Even with horrible monk micro, not saying Tomb has that, but let's say he did. He would still have this just with the healing. Crazy. And he can always transition as well. He's getting Garland Wars, so he's getting a lot of upgrades for the infantry. That's a lot of monks there, guys. Okay, so the king is here. Unfortunately, Basket of Kittens is not focusing down this castle. Okay. Now, the castle's gonna go down, and the king's gonna run. Okay, he's running the king away. I was thinking maybe the king would just stand here and the Treb could pick it off. King's running away. Meanwhile, Blue is holding, which is good to see. Really good to see for him. He's still in the castle age, though. Oh, and he has his king, I think, transporting into the back corner. The next king we need to look at is Daid. He has his king here on 37 pop. He's not going to be able to do much. He doesn't even have a stable, and he's getting plate barding. Oh, he's going with a Mangonel. A couple of Mangonels. These monks have 90 HP. 90 hit points. I don't think it's going to work well. But, you know, it would be funny to see some monks go down. Green's actually getting... How do you say that? Kataparuto? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. He's getting the unique tech for Japanese for their Treb firing speed. But Tomb is just on a rampage. And Daid defeated or resigned. I'm not sure. I think he might have been defeated there. I thought he was going to transport. I didn't even hear the noise. Sorry about that. So, 2 players out. Not really putting up much of a fight. The game's just gonna really start heating up. It doesn't look like Yellow is able to do much with the elite war wagons. Slow down the speed a bit. Try and stop this lag. A big push coming in from below. Christo's going with Cavalier. He's also going with Hussars. And they're all getting converted. Tomb is a madman with these monks. Castle's going up now. He's going to get a lot of conversions because the Hussars can't access the monks. This is well done from Tomb. What a game from Tomb thus far. Siege Rams. This has been great. WoW Freak, if your resolution was wonky, you can actually adjust it up here. The screen size. Is probably something you weren't aware of. The Tomb looks in a good position. I mean, he's fighting with Cavalier that are not his. He has a lot of conversions. Thank you for that host, Rick Cod. I assume that was a real host because there's actually 7 viewers, so I appreciate that. But just look at the army from Tomb. He is killing it. And one thing Tomb could do later in this game is just clear out the 2 on the left. Take their resources. Yellow, purple, still fighting. Looks like Yellow has his king there. Thanks for that follow. I'm a bit annoyed when the speed does this, but it does happen. Just trying to think what can be done against Tomb. I'm not sure. See, Blue's doing a good job. He's now in the Imperial Age. He's getting Cavalier. I think he's going to be able to push against Green. Gray, I don't think can hold against Tomb. I don't know if anybody can face Tomb. The only person maybe... Look at them all converting that one Hussar. The only person that can maybe face Tomb is... Basket of Kittens. Because he's pretty much unmatched right now at the top. There's a lot of arbs here from Kebab Boy. He's ready to fight. But his king is there. I'm pretty sure his king is there. We have to double check. Kebab Boy, yes, his king is there. And he has to be careful where he runs as well, because Blue has units down here. He has to fight this at some point. Green says LOL. I'm not sure why. I think it's because his king is there and he's kind of being... Well, 2v1, 3v1, and also probably because he sees the monks as well. Let's be honest. And there's the king! Oh no! Yellow, be careful with the king! Run away! That Treb was really close. I think he realizes this. He's running away. I hope he doesn't run too far. And Tomb says, fear my Aztec Hussars. Yes. Aztec Hussars are so strong. And Aztec monks are. We have Aztec Cavalier. Aztec Hussars. And crazy stuff. That king looks like it's going to be safe. Going to run into that transport once houses are built. But you know what? I don't think Yellow's going to be able to build any houses anytime soon because he's going to lose these. And he might lose his army here as well. This is going to be bad for him. That's 5 bombard cannons versus Arbalest and a ton of skirms. They're all going to die. This is really bad for Yellow. All his relics are there. I think that army's going to die. If Kittens just fires right in this clump, he kills them all in like 2 shots. And he's going to do that right now. Boom. There you go. I guess not. I guess not. There we go. Finish them off. Yeah, he might be able to transport away now because he lost some of his population. Tomb is still just steamrolling everybody. And eventually someone's going to have to make a play to kill Tomb's king if it continues like this. He has so many monks. Like I said, I didn't think he was going to be able to do well. Players haven't been going for water control, so maybe it's not possible. No, it is possible. Yeah, there you go. So you can bring the ships. Yeah, you can bring the ships across the sand. Now, interestingly enough, Blue also has his king down here, and Yellow might be able to spot that. Or Blue might be able to spot Yellow. But Yellow, he might be the next to be defeated now because he's running everybody away into transports. He's a lot of resources he might be able to use at some point. But Red has so many monks, but like I said, if he loses the monks, he has nothing. Just converting everything, it is mind-blowing. But because the monks heal, it's just so strong. What do you do against this? Tomb is just wrecking. Foot on the gas. Green is going into light cav, and that's a proper counter, that's for sure. Blue has been pressuring him. I haven't been able to pay attention to everything, but he's not doing enough. And oh gosh, look at this. Okay, so Blue and Yellow have their transports right next to each other. And Blue and Yellow just sees this now. He's like, I'm getting out of here. So Blue could go over here if he, well, maybe he scouts it out later on with a fire ship. Or maybe if he saw it to begin with and picked that off. That'd be funny. We'll pay attention to Blue's point of view. I like the fact that Gray is still hanging in here, though. I really do. I mean, he's just giving units to Red at this point, but he's trying to cause problems, and I like it. But what Tomb has done is he's secured a lot of gold spots, and when you're going full monks, that's really helpful. So he did the right thing in being aggressive early. The 2 players hiding their kings in the same spot. The strongest players seem to be Basket of Kittens and Tomb. And keep in mind, Basket of Kittens could go Siege Onagers, and with 2 shots could clear out all the monks. And oh, look at this! I think the monk numbers are going down. There's still a lot of red hussars, but maybe, just maybe, he's losing some slowly. I don't know. But Tomb's got to be getting tired. This is not easy to continue to micro the monks. Every other unit in the game auto attacks. Monks, you have to just task them, and he's definitely losing monks. And I think Gray's gonna clean this up. Yes, this is good to see. This is really good to see. You never want to see monks just steamroll the entire game. Well done from Christo. Christo, hats off to you, man. Because you're now being 2v1, but you've just been fighting the good fight against these monks, and you're doing a great job. I don't know how you're going to do against the Eagles, fully upgraded, and the Pikemen, which is Hussars, but you cleared out a ton of monks, and credit to you. And all the fire ships from what? From Yellow? He just killed Blue! Wait, was Blue in there? Yes, he was in there! Well done! Well done! He's sending out fire ships and he killed him. Well done to Yellow, killing Blue. I mean, he really didn't need to do that at all. Completely useless, it helps Green. But well done to Key Bad Boy. Remember, he had his transport right next to Blue's, and he spotted that earlier on, so he just made fire ships just to kill somebody, because why not? He's on 27 population. He's going to continue to lose population, but he figured he'd take somebody down before he goes down. I love it. I love it. Well done, Keybad boy. That was clutch. Okay, so because Yellow's almost dead, we're going to see Basket of Kittens continue to get stronger and stronger. He can get his gold. He can get his map. I like it. I like it. Christo, that's a lot of hussars, but that's a lot of eagles and still a lot of monks. And it looks like Green's starting to push towards Christo, which I don't really get. Like, why push towards Christo at all? What do you need that's over here? Why not push towards the guy who's dead and try and take his resources? I don't know, but Tomb's pushing with siege rams. He's gonna have to deal with that. Keep in mind that Green's only pushing with pikemen and light cav, and they don't have full defense upgrades. The pikemen don't have any defense upgrades at all, so I don't think this is gonna be... Oh, the king! The king from Christo! He needs to run away! No, not that way! The pathing is screwing you over, Christo! Run, 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 run! 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 Christo, get into the TC! Get into the TC! Oh no! Yes, he's in the TC! Oh my gosh, that was so close! Holy cow! I don't think he remembered it was in that TC. That was so close. Christo's been doing so well. Okay, let's look. Let's look. Oh, Christo is the one that didn't have control group. It's on 11 HP. 11 HP, and now it's in the middle. Okay, I have a control group now. Wow, that was close. That was very close. Green's probably just pushing in, and then he happens to spot the king, and a gray king's hard to spot as well. I feel so bad for Christo, man. Seriously. Just like I did with Blue and like all these players who have been trapped. I feel so bad for him. Tomb's pushing in now. He's gonna try and kill Green. And you know what? I think Green's gonna die here. Like, where can he go? I think he's gonna die. If his king is in there, I think he's dead. Like, Green needs to run his king. And he's gonna run into Eagle Warriors. There it is! His P-tarts! No! Green, run! Is he paying attention? These Eagles can kill a king in like, what, 2 hits? 3 hits? I don't think he's paying attention. Oh, it's gonna be more. No! It's not 2 hits because he's still on half HP. No, he's not running. It's just running because it's being attacked. And oh, it's gone down. Well played from Tomb. Green not paying attention. He's paying attention to the fight on the left. And just like that, Green almost kills Gray's king. Gray is alive still. And now Green is dead. Wow, what a game. What a game. But look at this. Look at the large army from Basket of Kittens. Now keep in mind that Tomb is not investing into monks anymore. So if it's just Aztecs and Teutons without the monks, Teutons wins that easily. If he has Elite Teutonic Knights especially. So, and he adds in hand cannons, it's going to be great. Right now, to be honest, he doesn't have enough Elite Teutonic Knights for me. I feel like he should add in the hand cannons. So we'll have to see what happens. Christo maybe will be safe for a while because it looks like Tomb's running up. Man, this would be great. If Christo gets some revenge and kills the king of Tomb at some point, it'd be so great because it looks like he's gonna have some peace for a while. He's gonna be safe. He has some gold. Very good for him. Tomb's gonna focus and fight against Basket of Kittens. Am I missing anybody else? Well, Keybad boy, actually. I forgot about this guy. What's he even doing now? Does he have villagers? He doesn't have a TC. He has a lumber camp there. His population consists of fishing ships and a king. Oh, he does have a TC. He just put a TC up. Way to go, Keybad boy. We believe in you. You're the new Bob. You're the new Bob, just surviving to the very end. Okay, big fight, and the Teutonic Knights cleaning up. Even Paladin's in there. Great stuff. I love to see it. Keybad boy still surviving. What a legend. But yeah, back to what I was saying real quick. Christo could easily, you know, with siege rams, maybe catch Tomb off guard and push in. And some Teutonic Knights raiding this area. Kitten's not allowing Tomb to have the freedom to collect this gold, even though most of it's already gone. Just cleaning up the economy. Oh man, look at the amount of eagles we have. The monks. Still, we have not seen water control, no demos. That would be exciting, but you know what? This has still been a great game. Champions coming in. Man, Kittens, I want to look at his resources, because oh my gosh, that is what we call a plethora of resources. That is insane. 17k gold. How many relics does he have? He has a total of 10 relics and all the other golds. He can produce resources all day. I want to see him go siege onager. Probably not smart against monks, actually. But man, those resources are insane, and he needs to be careful. The monks are coming out from Tomb. Tomb is going into champions himself. But every technology is being researched from both Tomb and Basket of Kittens because of their ridiculous resources. I'm going to look at the relics of Tomb in a second because he's going to win this fight in a big way. Look at that. A look at his relics. Good resource for him as well. He has 4... just 4, so that's a huge difference. He does have the Aztec bonus, but just 4. The thing with the monks, even if Tomb's not using them to convert, they heal, and that's something that's really not thought about an awful lot. Gray is still surviving. Kebab Boy we won't need to look at in a while. He actually has some Arblast. I might try and King Snipe. He's gonna use Pinchericchio's farms, which I like. But pretty much for now, unless we see Gray try and push out, it is Tomb and Basket of Kittens, and Basket of Kittens does not have the military numbers. It's 137 military for Tomb and 20 for Basket of Kittens. Does he have any docks? Can he do anything on water? He does have a dock there. Yeah, he needs something more. He needs something more. He has the resources. He does not need 120 villagers. He does not need 120 villagers. Looking at his resources, he does not have the food because he's spending it. So maybe he should have just produced earlier. Sending units in one by one it's not the best play here. He's just sacrificing units. Heavy Scorpion now from Tomb. Tomb is just throwing everything at Basket of Kittens. Wow, this is insane. I can't believe that Tomb has pulled this off with so many mugs. He's doing such a great job. Grab's coming forward now. I love the play. I want to see where Gray's king is quickly. Okay, it's in that town center. Only reason I wanted to check is because I did see the Arbalest from Yellow. Back to the fight, where we're just going to hear monks whoa-whoa-whoaing over and over and over again. Converting. Again, we're going to see Aztec Paladins now. Aztec everything. Great play from Tomb this game, and he's continuing to push in. There's not a lot of space left for Basket of Kittens. I feel like he should have garrisoned his barracks and castles and whatnot. Just waited. Like, he has Teuton castles, so maybe you could have, like, pulled up behind for a while. These are resources he needed. Tomb's looking good with his resources still. Basket's probably struggling with food. Yes, he is. He does have a market, so he can always buy. But man, the monks! It's crazy! But still, Basket is streaming units in. And he is not giving up at all. He's being just as pesky as Christo was earlier versus Tomb. And whoa, did Tomb lose? What? When did that happen? When did Tomb lose his... What? Tomb's dead! I didn't even hear that. Tomb's king is dead, and I'm not sure how it died. How did it die? Who killed it? Was it Gray? I don't even know what happened. He's dead. I mean, I'm gonna have to ask Tomb in the chat because I don't even know. Tomb said my castle got too low and spawn point was set to front. My mistake. I even searched for my king for 2 minutes. So he sent it forward? Are you kidding me, Tomb? Oh, unbelievable mistake. I can't believe it because there's nothing. I don't know. Does Purple have his Treb here? Treb's there? I don't know what killed it. I'm very confused, but Purple now, I think, has the advantage. That was a sad thing to miss. Sad thing to miss for sure, but we have to pay attention to Christo. Christo, thing is when like all those bodies are going down, I can't hear the defeated noise sometimes. Christo's going with Paladin, and keep in mind he has to go through Tomb's units, unfortunately. He's going to be up against Basket of Kittens, who now has the time to reboom his food economy, and he has a ton of units. Unbelievable. I don't think Gray sniped that king. Tomb, could you just tell the chat again who actually killed your king? Did you send it forward, or did you see the king was actually taken down to 40? The castle was taken down to 44 HP. So, I mean, the Treb could have picked it off, but I'm guessing what happened was the castle went down to low HP and the king just ran forward. Actually, we can check. Yep, look at that. Look at that. Might even see a king body. It ran right there. That's what happened. So when I went down to low HP, the king just ran out there. That's funny. But the push is coming out from Gray, who has Hun Paladins, but still Huns versus Teutons this stage. Not great. Keep in mind, Yellow is trying to pressure and do something, but it looks like Basket is not going to let him do that. Yeah, I gotta start using the VCOM ladder, I think, for these games. That way I can go back and we can review it, but normally I'm pretty good at seeing things. That's the first time I've actually missed an important king kill, I think. That was a good snipe. That was a real good snipe. Just from one Treb basically caused that. I think it's the right move from Basket of Kittens to come down here and try and take out Yellow, because Yellow's trying to reboom into this game. Yellow still doesn't have much of a chance with only 29 villagers, but I like this move. Now, Yellow's king's probably still back there, so he's gonna have to be careful, because someone could dock it. Oh my gosh, you know what? He is docking it. I think that Yellow's gonna die. I'm gonna go to Basket of Kittens' point of view. He might just be docking it for the... Yeah, I believe he researched treason, because you can see that he knew where the kings were at one point. He's gonna go for that king. He's going with galleys or a fire ship or something. Yellow doesn't have a chance. He really doesn't have a chance. He's got to run this way towards a castle. If he doesn't have an economy, I don't see him coming back at all. Okay, castle now from Basket. War galleys coming in. So it looks like Basket is... He's gonna get upgrades just to try and kill this king. Now he doesn't know whose king it is. Maybe he did for a second. This is not good for Kebab Boy. I'm waiting for the Paladins from Gray. I'm not sure where they're at. He has 74 military. He hasn't made a run for Basket's base yet. Or Kitten's base, whoever you want to call him. I'm expecting Yellow to make a run. That's kind of what I'm focusing on right now. And there's the large army from Gray. So maybe if he collects those relics, that's going to be good. He could always go up to Tomb's base and collect those relics as well. Everybody's finding the relics, and they might want them. A lot of docks from Basket. And I think Yellow's gonna try and transport. He knows he needs to run. We'll go to his point of view now. Keep bad boy. Keep bad boy. He's doing it again. There he goes. There he goes, just in the nick of time as well, because units are coming over. Is he gonna run into anything? He has a villager here as well. Cristo has villagers. Basket says GG. It's not GG. It is not GG. The king is getting away. Keep bad boy's not giving it up. Meanwhile, Gray seems safe. Basket seems safe. It looks like Basket has researched treason again. He's getting galleon and all these things up here, and he doesn't even need that now. The king's still going. Oh, please. Please do not lose your king. Be careful, keep that boy. Be careful where you run. Wouldn't it be funny if you ran down here and built a dock now? Like right there, just build a dock. Oh, villager's going down. Oh, it looks like Basket's out for blood. He's coming for the king. We believe in you, key bad boy. We want this to be a 1v1v1. We do not want it to be just 2 players. He doesn't have a town center. He has a lumber camp. He has just 9 military, so he has to use his 9 military, well, his 8 military and his king to survive. And oh man, he's so close to Cristo. Cristo's not paying attention to this. He's just hanging out down here. Cristo doesn't even know. Large army from Cristo. Gonna probably go for that king. Basket's gonna need to fortify his defenses. I want to see what Cristo can see. Cristo actually can't see the king. That's funny. That's a perfect spot for it, really. No, 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 don't go over there. Don't go over there. That's the perfect location where you were at. Now, again, Basket is researching treason, so, you know, he can see where Cristo's king is and also where Yellow's is, so he's gonna come in and maybe try and pick off both. There goes Yellow. This is Cristo's point of view. No! Yellow, go back. No! Basket's coming in! Basket, you're an animal! You're an animal! That's so funny. Well played, key bad boy. That's so funny. That's so funny. Basket sent those crossbows all the way around to pick off that king. How many times did he research treason for that king? I don't know, but that was well done. Meanwhile, it looks like the Paladins are going in. We gotta figure out where Basket's king is. It's right there. That's a lot of Paladins, man. But there's also a lot of Teuton castles, so he should be fine. He can just go from castle to castle. Can he defend this? Basket, are you paying attention? You're not creating any military? There we go. He's finally making military. His king's in there. This could be it. The king should be able to escape, but if the castle's surrounded, maybe the king cannot escape. You never know with the pathing in this game. The castle's gonna go down to just Paladins. Basket needs to make a decision because he has to run. Will he delete a house? He's sending villagers out to repair it. Oh my gosh. Cristo could do this. Remember where Cristo was earlier in the game? He was fighting for his tomb. The king is in there, and we are ready for it to be released. The repairs are coming in. I mean, I know there's villagers trying to repair that. I'm watching the HP. I think it's going to actually be repaired. I can't tell. It's so close. It's about to go below 1,000 HP. The king has run. It's in the town center now. Well done. Now the Paladins are going to the town center. Oh, man. Oh, man. Cristo, unfortunately, is running out of steam, though. If the king gets away one more time, it's not going to be enough. And the king is there. Go, king, go! Go! He has to run the king! He's controlling the king and the units. There we go. He's now run away. Oh, man. Great attention to detail. Basket. Great repairs. That was very close. Still, Cristo's going to apply the pressure, but it was really good that Basket was able to pay attention to that. Could have been much worse. You repaired the castle, kept that up, ran to the town center, ran to this castle. That was well done. But Cristo is obviously a threat. Still has units down here. Now this is where Cristo's king is. This is now a 1v1. We know that Basket has a ton of resources. I think Paladins are the best choice because they're so fast. Honestly, for both players. The thing is, Teutons don't have husbandry, so they're not as fast, but... Basket has the resources. Let's take a look at Christo. Well, he doesn't have the gold. He has 4 relics. But he just does not have the gold. It looks like Basket is trying to come in here and cause problems. Not going to be enough. And like someone said in the chat, Christo actually has higher population, so Basket needs to spend his resources. I like the raiding. This is great raiding from Christo. There's only 51 villagers for Basket, and 38 of them are idle. This is well done. He's doing a great job. We often see this. We see games where players will decide to stick with one unit line, and we'll see games where players just will mix it up. And it looks like Basket of Kittens is mixing it up. I don't think it's working out for him, because he's going with hand cannons, paladins, and Teutonic Knights, but he can't micro them all together. He can't use them effectively. He needs to stick with one unit line, I think. Maybe just go with, you know, add in the halberdiers, of course, but you know, I don't see why he needs anything else with the resources he has. A lot of stables. He could certainly make a lot of paladins, but he did clean up Christo's there. And the worry for Christo is that he's gonna run out of resources at some point. So he needs to make this work. Or he needs to start collecting these other relics. And he might know they're there, yeah. Oh, that's Basket, sorry. Yeah, Christo needs to find these other relics and collect them, I think. Look at that. Does he have any lumber coming in? No, he's at 0 wood. He has no wood coming in. He's buying some now. I noticed that he didn't have any working lumber camps. Now, he could run over here if he needs to. He's a villager. But instead, he's going to build archery ranges. Now, as you know, to build archers, you need wood. So that's going to be a problem for you, Christo. He's committed to full paladin because he has no wood. But we'll see how this goes. I'm convinced Christo can do this. He's aggressive. He's producing from his military production buildings. And he has a lot of paladins as well. He's going to go for it again. Now we have bombard towers from Basket. He's not going to make this easy. There's one treb here from Christo. I don't even remember when he had a castle last, but he did at one point, and he made a treb. The push is coming in, and finally the military is coming. Just look at this. A ton of military. Basket has his mix, but there's a lot of units here. And Basket has gotten treason. Kristen needs to make a decision. He's probably thinking, do I try and defend this? Or do I go out and try and kill his king? Because if I don't kill his king, then I'm pretty much dead, aren't I? Now I'm thinking about this as I watch Basket push in. Obviously, Christo doesn't know that Basket has a ridiculous amount of resources, but I don't think Christo is going to be able to kill this king. You know, with the bombard towers, which Christo doesn't know about again, but even with the castles here, shooting castles, and the fact that there's many of them here, I don't think Christo is going to be able to kill it. I think the king can run away. So I think Christo's play is to try and kill this army first. And maybe try and push in with some rams and some... Like, if he had cav archers in that previous fight, which he's now researching, heavy cav archer, then he could have picked it off because he had ranged units. But melee units aren't going to do it. So for now, he needs to defend. But he has to do it soon. Keep in mind, his king's right there. And so it looks like he's about to start going in for this fight. This is going to be interesting. There's a lot of bombard cannons there for Kitten. A lot of everything, as we've said many times. He doesn't have the wood for Cav Arch. He's going in. I think he can fight this. He needs to delete his walls, though. There's ranged units here. He doesn't want the small choke point. Oh, this is so bad, Christo. Half of his military isn't even fighting. They're just receiving shots. He needs to surround these units. Delete your walls and your ranges, Christo. Oh, no. Don't run through. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. He's going for the bombard cannons, which is good, but I don't know if he's going to hold this area. Holy cow, more Paladins coming in. Okay. I see you, Christo. Still, he's focusing down the bombard cannons. Probably should focus down the military first. Albadir's coming in from Basket of Kittens. The right choice. And like we've been saying, I think eventually Christo's going to run out of steam. The second wave was strong. But is it going to be enough? The thing that Basket still has is a lot of map control and other golds. Like, if he wanted, he can come out here to that gold, and that's a ton of gold. This gold, that's a ton of gold. And Christo calls the GG. What a game, what a game. Just calling the GG because he knew he was going to lose his king. That was an exciting game. Losing a player within the first 5 minutes, then Kebab Boy with the backstab, if you can call it that, on blue. Gray almost lost his king earlier as well. He almost did it. He almost did it. He almost killed Basket of Kittens, but well played, everybody. That was a good one for sure. And no issues that time around. No issues. that was good to see. I appreciate you all stopping by, and thanks to all the players as well. That was a well-played match. I also want to give credit to Tomb for trying the monk play. It was disappointing I didn't catch the fact that one trebuchet took his king down to low HP. I didn't catch the fact that he had his king run out, but there was so much going on. But that's definitely what happened. Crazy, crazy stuff. Basket, the mod that was linked to you is not the mod I used anyway. So I'll link you another one. It's in the Voobly Mod Center. But you can see Basket had a ton of resources collected, well ahead of everybody else. His map control was well ahead, and you can see his units killed, units lost. So he was in control. Now let's look at the economy stats for Razor in comparison. Okay, so he was pretty far behind. Unfortunate for you, man. Unfortunate.